Yo, what up? What up? Z Simply, what up, man? Jimmy Smith, what's going on? What's good, Jaquan? We gotta talk about it, man. I've been seeing a lot going on with the switching divisions. Mario might pull up in the joint. Waymaker, what up? J Money, what up? Right now we out here. We out here in Richmond, down Shockoe Bottom. Y'all been out here before. Y'all know it's tight out here. This is not your 7 a.m. Yeah, yeah we ran a little late today, boy. Ran a little late today. I definitely was planning on going live around like 10, but it didn't work out. It's already 1:30, 1:36. Richardson Carrier, what's going on? Oh, let me go ahead and put this in the chat right now. So y'all can chime in on this. Hit the link. Hit the link. Because I'm trying to get people's opinions on this, on the switching division. So hit the link, chime in on this, tap in. Let me know what y'all think about the switching division. The switching division, if switching division is going to change the way your money's going to be, based off the freight, based off the freight rates and all kind of stuff, fuel and all that. Sometimes people think one thing is gonna make you more money, but in reality, that's not what it is. Tight place right here. Jerome Jones, what up, man? But yeah, we gotta figure this out, man, and figure out what's really going. There's a lot of people out here switching divisions. Whether you're going from van or reefer to tankers or uh, flatbed or whatever it may be. So a lot of people switching division, thinking the money gonna change. People out here buying equipment that never even, did it. That's like saying somebody going to go to flatbed, never did flatbed before. Just out here trying to figure it out. What up, T Hill?
What's up? Salute.
Salute. Ohio in the building.
Man. I definitely think in switching divisions, probably like for me, because I got reefer and I started in dry van, it just keeps me from falling below the threshold. What I mean by that is if you was used to getting $2.75 a mile or whatever, and then you wind up getting below that with a dry van, switching divisions might keep you from falling way below your bottom line, your bottom number.
Yeah, I can see van or reefer, but I'm seeing
Hmm.
a lot of like people switching from like van and reefer and going to something totally, you know, to a whole different, area that they're not familiar with. I know somebody said something about they're going to the oil field or something like that. I remember back in like 2 years ago,
Hmm.
everybody wanted to go to the oil field because it was making what $10,000 a week. And
Right.
then what happened with the oil field? It took
It,
a
it
dive.
fell out.
It fell out.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
fell
I'm
off.
starting, I'm starting to see that again too. You
Right.
know, even though I think Jason he's still out there doing his oil field thing, but he's been doing that
Right.
for for years
but
though.
he's in a different situation. Most people, when they go to then they switch divisions, they going to work underneath somebody. Now
Yeah,
he's not. He got his own customer, so
yeah,
that's gonna be totally different. If you going out to the oil field, and I've never been out there, but I can tell you what I've seen. If you're going out somewhere and you're gonna work underneath somebody, then you're gonna probably get got. When it's when they close up shop and run off, you're gonna be like looking around like where my paycheck at? Because you could run up a lot of money out there working underneath somebody and leasing on to these people. You don't want to be that person. Don't be out there leasing on to nobody because as soon as Friday come, they're gonna be gone.
yeah, and that's very known out in the oil field. Like a lot of
Right.
these guys, it's kind of I think the oil fields you can kind of relate the oil field to kind of like the ports a little bit.
Hmm.
Leasing on to guys that their customers in the ports and same thing. It's kind of similar in a sense, And when stuff start going like sideways, now they nobody's getting paid. There's no freight, and now you're moving again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now you got to go back to what you're familiar with. But I don't know, man. It's just a lot. I've seen a lot of people doing it right now. It just reminded me of what year was that? 2019, I think it
Mhm.
was. 2020, 2020. Between 2018 to 2020, one of those years when people was doing that, switching divisions,
Right.
and
So
then
a lot of people are just now coming in and seeing, like, being told, because somebody just asked me that they had a box truck and the guy said he was making 10,000 a week, and I'm like, that's very hard to do. I mean, off a low board, that's going to be very, very hard to do, or if impossible. I have not seen that. But if you got your own contract, there's no telling what kind of contract you got. But picking off a low board and with a box truck and coming back home every day, ooh, that's
that's
going
another
to be.
that's a whole nother ball game, right? The box truck.
Yeah, I
Now,
mean, because you got to figure out that you got to run that truck your whole 14 hours, and so you mean where you gonna sleep at? Like it's hard enough to do it in a daggone uh in a semi with a sleeper.
yeah, yeah, them boxer guys, they be going like I think most of the time them boxer guys be like they be traveling more than the semi truck guys.
Right.
Um,
So they must be staying out and then sleeping at hotels and stuff like that. But you gonna have to. You can't like I don't know. You need to, like you were saying, the compliance stuff. So if you got a box truck, you shouldn't be putting no I'm in a sleeper berth on your 10-hour break because you're not in a sleeper. Like, are you off duty or are you in a sleeper?
well, the boxer guys technically they're supposed to go to a hotel, but I seen box trucks with like beds in them. Like how like the dually guys doing to be making like some type of bed or whatever. But I think the
Hmm.
rules is or the law is you gotta have some type of bed for you to sleep in that truck.
Right.
Um, but I seen it before. People rig it up and make it, you know, make up some type of bed inside those type of trucks, which is doable though. But I just don't see the point of me personally. I just don't see the point of doing box trucks and going like 600-700 miles, 1,000 miles in a. I just can't get that through my head, man. I feel like that's you might as well just get a semi truck. And most of the
Right.
guys that got box trucks got Class A's. What I've seen, they got Class A's. They just say they always come up with the same thing. Dually guys, they be like, it's easier to drive a dually, or they'll say something crazy like that, and I'm like, it's really not much different from a semi truck, and they got
Hmm.
automatics now. What's the difference? you know, um, but everybody got their preference on what they want to do. I'm just saying though, like semi truck, if you're gonna go long distance like that, why not just get a semi truck? You know,
Right.
dually guys, they're gonna do what they do. I'm starting to see a lot of guys for real, transition out of dualies back to semi. The dually guys
Hmm.
getting hurt too. They getting affected badly. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, fuel going up all across the board, so it doesn't matter what you drive, your fuel bill gonna go up. But
Yeah,
you trying to get your rate to go up on the freight. It's gonna be hard because it's people panicking out right now, right?
yeah,
So when you talk to the brokers, they'll be like, "Man, I just got rid of that load. Somebody took it for 700. A load that normally pay 1,000, They're taking it for $300 less, and they're paying $1 more in fuel.
Yeah, you see what Gina said. Yeah, I seen it's guys with day cabs. I seen that too. Guys with day cabs sleeping in the truck. They had that pillow
Right.
on side that window and they be
So
sleeping.
so tell G Nut to go to the FMCSA website and look up the rule for sleeper berth, and you will find that if the sleeper berth uh, rule states that you got to have a separate section of your truck for that. But they might be relaxed on that for that. But I don't know. So I would have to talk to my FMCSA rep on that.
The preacher said that the problem is people. Let me put this right here. The problem is people will see what a couple of people are claiming they're making. Yeah, I talked about that yesterday too, man. It's a lot of tales. You know what they call them, trucker tales. Trucker tales. People telling this, that, and the third.
Sound
And
good.
they making all this kind of money, and then when they do it themselves, they didn't see half of it. But some of
Right.
these people be lying, man. Truck drivers lie a lot, man. That's just what it is. They just be lying, man. Like I said, somebody, they be telling people, yeah, you can make $15,000 a week. Like,
Hmm.
what? I don't even. I might have did that maybe once or twice,
Right.
and that's just being honest. I think I maybe hit 15 on one week. Everything got to go right, and you got to work the weekend. Like literally, everything got to go exactly right, and you have to come up on some type of lick on one of those loads where something happened. You got all this extra money. You know how hard it is to get $15,000 in 1 week, and I'm just talking about driving and reefer.
Right.
You know how difficult that is to do. That's not
Very
something easy.
difficult. Everything got to line up right. Your deadhead got to be short. Your load got to get on and get off. You can't have no issues. Your truck got to
So,
be running
so
right.
y'all,
What's up, B?
if you can't hold cheap Frankie.
What up? What up, Compton? D. Smith. Dirty
What's
Broke,
up,
what up?
Cooley?
What up, Brandon? Yeah, I
Oh
mean, you could
man.
chime in on that because you've been doing the power only for a minute. I don't think you switching divisions. I know you mentioned reefer at one point, but you probably ain't gonna do
Who me?
that. Yeah,
Who me? I don't do pro. I mean, I do it, but I don't do it. It's like weird, bro.
but you'll do a power only reefer load, right?
Hell no.
That's
Hell
me.
no.
I'm gonna do power only reefer loads. I'm gonna do whatever, man. I'm out here. We out here getting it. But
What's up, cool?
What up? What up, C Green?
Cooling, cooling. I was just tapping in when you were talking about that 15,000, boy. You gotta have 8 to 9 straight good days. No
yeah,
Yeah,
flaws in that shit. Hit that
yeah,
shit,
it's
man.
hard. It's hard to make 15,000. I'm not even gonna lie. It's really hard to make 15,000 in 1 week. Everything got to literally in reefer. Everything you already know. You're gonna deal with being held up at the shippers, and then all kind of stuff. Truck breakdown, tire might blow out, whatever the case might be. But it's very hard to make $15,000 in 1 week. That's call it what it is. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's not doable, but I'm just saying it's very hard to make.
That's a unicorn settlement. You got a unicorn settlement then.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I
And
got
see this
guys.
guys.
I got
He said you can
guys who
make
did.
15,000 running day and night, bro. Like that. No, it's gonna be very hard to do. And if somebody's telling you that you can make it, yeah, they can tell you can make 100 grand a week running day and night. But honestly, it's gonna be very hard to do. You got to know what you're doing. You got to have very good luck when you do it. And if you do it, it's gonna be one time, and then it's gonna be back to being regular trucking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
Yeah,
might be
yeah.
burned out for real. You might be burned out. You might have to go ahead and sit down for a little bit. That's not even talk about people riding illegally. That's a whole nother thing.
That's what I was just finna say. You got a Canadian ABORD instead of ELD.
All right. No,
You can make that phone call and they can make them days, them hours disappear. Fred Clark every day.
right. Preacher just put in here. He's saying just go off duty for your 10-hour break, then you can still sleep in your day cab or box truck. But what I was trying to get to, preacher, was you can't go in a sleeper berth. If you go in your sleeper berth, you can get back your hours quicker. You could do a lot of splits. Now I don't know if you can't do that when you do off duty, right? If you do like 3 hours off duty and then you try to drive again, then do 3 more hours or 7 hours off duty, it ain't gonna allow you to get your split. So I mean, check on it, check into that.
What up, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. But yeah, man. I know because I know Leak did it, but Leak came up on like a lick or something. So he went back to step deck, but he got the reefer trailers too, so he can able to flip back and forth. But it got to make sense, you know. He ain't doing it just cause, you
Right.
know. If it
We,
makes sense,
we,
it makes sense.
when they look at Leak though, he ain't just been out here. This ain't his first rodeo. He been in trucking a long time. Like he ain't coming out here talking about, I'm hitting the lick and then I'm getting out of trucking. No, he been out here a very, very long time running.
He been out here since I was in middle school. Like, yo, that's crazy.
Right. So he got the knowledge. He knows he can see what's going on in the market. He's not just looking like at one thing. He looking at a multitude of things to keep his business up and going. Where somebody that's getting out here, all they looking at is fuel prices and that's it. You know, a lot of people look
I,
at different things. They look at corporations, how they move, the freight, what exactly you hauling. You know, some people are just begging for freight off the spot market and don't know what the hell they hauling, and then taking freight that's supposed to go for a lot of money, they taking it very cheap. So they don't even know what the
man,
commodity is supposed to be.
Yeah,
that's why it's good to know a leak, boy. 'Cause I'm telling you, boy, if you see him in action, bro, that shit is
buy,
amazing. That boy
buy
amazing in
straight
action. I ain't
dinner.
gonna lie. He's a lurker. He will sit back and lurk on their ass like an eagle pop out the sky. Give me that, and he gone.
but yeah, and that's another thing. A lot of people going out of business too, man. I mean,
Yeah.
True.
that ain't nothing to be making fun of, but I'm just saying, like a lot of people really, it just happens all the time. I said it yesterday. It happens all the time.
Hmm.
They bring people in, and the guys that can't make it, they sell the equipment, and get out.
Right.
Yeah.
But I said, what you call it? Sometime this year, I say this year. Somebody said that it ain't gonna happen this year, but I think sometime this year, uh, you're gonna be able to buy affordable equipment. Affordable equipment. Um, whether you getting a truck for 30,000, 25,000, when they were selling those U.S. Express trucks for 25,000 at one point down in Nashville or Knoxville, one of them two, it's coming.
Hmm.
It's coming. So if you got some money, go ahead and start saving up, and get that equipment you want. A lot of you guys just need trailers.
Facts.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Send me
it.
one of yours, cool.
I'll rent you a trailer
You,
too,
yeah, you
man.
know I ain't bullshitting.
I got one trailer. Somebody got it. I just don't want to take the time to fix it. I
The
got one
one, the
trailer still
floors.
sitting. Yeah, with the floor. It's still the reefer's still working everything. It's just that little piece in the floor where you can see the bottom of you can see the ground. You gotta fix it.
How
I don't
much?
know how
How
much it's
much
gonna
you
cost.
want for it? How much you want for it right now?
I got it for I got it for what? I had it at 17. Now it's at 15. 15,000.
With a hole in
10.
the floor?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Well, that's inflation for y'all. Y'all better pay attention.
I gotta be some type of. I mean, because if I sold it for any less, then I'll be almost losing out on that.
Keep it
So
real. You can go ahead and say it now, cool. I got to get my cap. I ain't giving away nothing for free. I got to get my cap. If a
Hey,
motherfucker don't
yeah,
respect it nowadays, they ain't living in the world we living in. Because
my
everything
first
got a
reefer,
cap.
I thought I was getting a shaft on the first reefer. I called Cooley. I said, man, I got it for 8. And he was like, man, that was might be a good deal. It might. He's like, I was like, like, should I have got it for 7? He's like, yeah, you got it for 7. It'd been all right. I got it for 8, but shit. Now that trailer probably worth about 13, 14.
Sub live week.
what up, Black Heavyweight?
Hmm.
But no, you said that's a 2008.
I'm talking about my first trailer, not this one I
Oh,
just bought. The one I just bought, I paid 10 for it.
okay, yeah. So you bought that reefer trailer a while back, but you bought recently another one, right?
Yeah, I just bought another one.
Yeah. I mean, you can still find some decent one, but that trailer right there is it's an old five trailer with a 20, is it 20? I think it's 2011 reefer on it. It only got 17,000 hours on it.
Hmm.
What is it? Thermo?
No, it's a carrier.
It's a carrier. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's still a good trailer. It's just the floor. I mean, I can fix it, but I already did so much work on it. It's like, all right, no,
It's
I'm
gonna be
not gonna keep
what?
chasing welds and stuff like that because I don't got
Hmm.
time to chase. I don't got time for a project right now. So it's been sitting for about what, two a month and a half now, or something like that. But it's still
What you
working.
say that floor gonna run you?
I don't know. I know a guy told me to take it down to Chesapeake, um, to bring it in, but I haven't had time to take it down and drop it off. But I already know they're gonna try to. It's gonna be at least over 10,000, 10,000. Might
Shit.
Before you go trust me, good, you gotta check in. Goddamn.
Hey, for the guys or the girls in the chat that don't want to go to truck driving school, go to welding school, learn your craft, learn how to fix on this equipment. You'll make a whole lot of money
Yeah.
in any market because these trucks need to get worked on. So if you know how to work on trucks and trailers, you'll do good. It'd be a 9 to 5 job.
Start going to the bullshit mechanics. If you live in Cincinnati, Ohio, start going. Let me
Hey,
stop that
oh,
nigga.
and if
What up,
you're an
Steve
owner
the Fruit?
operator, right? You're an owner operator out here, you take your truck to a shop and they tell you your truck gonna be ready on whatever day. When you go there, your truck ain't ready, get in your truck and drive away. Drive away. Do not keep your truck there. No.
Yeah.
That means they too busy, they don't know what they doing, and they gonna mess something up.
I gotta go to Freightliner when I get home, but I got a low pressure, low air pressure sensor. That motherfucker goddamn beep 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 beep. Shit, think I'm finna put my shit in the shop for a month for a damn something I can replace myself. I just bypassed that motherfucker. I just gotta get to the house and buy it. It ain't nothing but a $40 part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Mike, you gotta understand. You gotta understand that when inflation, so parts and dealer prices went up too. Like the fixed stuff. Back in the
Right.
day, I used to be able to get my what was it? My truck fixed or whatever I needed fixed for like 85, $80 an hour. They went up to almost 125 now, 120. They went up
Mm-hmm.
too. So they're gonna charge you're gonna get hit with the labor. And for that particular hole in the floor, they're gonna have to cut out a section. I'm not gonna put a plate on there. They're gonna have to cut out a section and then they gotta look and see inside and see if my if the wood is rotten. If the wood is rotten, I'm definitely not gonna try to fix that. I already know it's gonna be too much money. Like I just don't wanna I don't wanna I'd rather just get rid of it. You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
Make
take
it
it.
a storage trailer for somebody.
Yeah, it's just too much. It's just too much. I already was chasing whales already, like 3, 4 times. Like you can just keep chasing whales to keep putting plates on it. It's gonna break somewhere else. So that ain't a good move. And that was the first trailer I bought that got me going. So I bought that. That's one of the first trailers. So I'm good.
Yeah, it's time to upgrade the fleet. It could be a
Yeah,
good trailer for somebody that know what they're doing
that's
and get them going if they want to get in the game now. Be a good
everything.
trailer.
All the trailers I got now is like 2012 and newer. That was the oldest
Oh,
trailer, 05. So yeah, I'm good on that, man. Like I said, I'm looking at leasing trailers now. Leasing them or rent them or something.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, good. They should only be passionate on this. Nah, it's like I said, you can see the floor. You can see the actual ground. So if you go, you got parked over grass or something, you can see the grass. Like that joint is like literally, it's small though, but you can still see it. But I think the floor is rotten. The wood part is rotten. So they're gonna have to cut out a patch, whatever square foot it is, and put a whole new section in there. But that can run a lot of money. I'm just guessing 10,000 might be more than that. To
Right.
replace the whole floor is 30 grand. So
Yeah, the
I
roof
don't know.
is three. My roof on my dry van, that aluminum roof, when I had it replaced from that see through fiberglass roof, that was $3,000. like 3 years ago. That was like $3,000. So I can imagine it's probably about six now to do that aluminum roof now.
Yeah.
Trucking with Zay, how are we surviving right now? We are still working and strategizing where we want our trucks and not hauling cheap freight.
It's
Ted,
all
why
about
you lying? Why you lying? You whole shit freight motherfucker.
I do. What's cheap freight to you, Brandon?
Where you
What's
going about 100 miles? God damn it. For
a
six
hundred
hundred
mile?
dollars.
100 miles for how much?
600, that's cheap.
I don't know. 100 miles for how much? Eight
600, bro.
850. A
No,
hundred miles for
600.
850.
Hmm.
Is that
yeah,
cheap?
man.
No, that ain't cheap depending on the market you in, bro.
All right.
I'm surviving by altering my movement, like you said, T here. You know, positioning that truck. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Not having to be out here and be greedy. Where all that goddamn money at from all these goddamn? I'm making 4,000 for 200 miles. Where that goddamn money at? You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
You know, it was a gold rush the last 2 years, man. If you got to get out here and scramble and scribe now, you did something wrong.
Right.
You need to take that Bentley back. See if they give you a rebate.
Yeah. Blitz week starts the ninth. Focus on your tires, brake seals, lug nuts. Check out your equipment. Facts. Nevada Trucking Trails. That's why my truck in the shop right now. I was thinking about going out of business, but I'm gonna get
Somebody
out.
got a lot of wind.
I
A
don't
lot
know.
of
Who's that?
reason, for real, the reason why a lot of people can't survive, man, for real, their overhead's too high.
Right.
Yeah,
They got too much going on outside of the business.
correct.
It's too loud as hell.
DB, where is
That's
the
you.
money?
That's you, T here with the
Nah,
wind, or Brandon?
nah. I'm in the house.
No,
Ain't no
I'm in
wind.
the truck, bro.
Uh,
It ain't me.
Nah. DB,
it's just,
Dirty Bro,
Papa
where's the
Cooley.
money? The money is
Cooley
at
outside.
Walmart. Walmart company driving. That's where the money is.
they just said they hiring people with no
Cooley, your shit
experience. T here,
outside.
they say they
That's what
hiring
I'm
people with
saying.
no experience.
No experience. Come on in. We got you.
I'm
Shit.
good.
I heard a girl say
The money at Gemini,
every
goddamn it.
time you go to a Walmart store to deliver, you can go inside and get something to eat, get you a nice salad,
And
dressing.
back to what you were saying about that overhead, Cooley. I got a high overhead, but it's consistent of my business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It
No,
ain't
I'm
it ain't
talking about.
personal.
I'm
Now
talking
I know
about.
what you're saying. I was just putting it out there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was just trying to like the personal, like for me,
Yeah.
like I'm not married and like so I don't have a wife or nothing like that. So I can move how I move. But a lot of people got like just cars that don't like. You got making payments on cars like $800, $900 that's just sitting in like for what? You made a move on that before you got in the truck, so you already knew you had that overhead. So
Mm-hmm.
house, and you just other things. People got child support that you gotta pay. Uh, just different things out there. It's just too high. And then when the rates get low like this, now you're struggling to try to meet them, meet them standards or whatever. And then outside of that, you was living a lifestyle when the race was you could make, $7,000, $8,000 on a consistent basis weekly. But trying to maintain that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? That lifestyle, man, that'll get you caught up. Somebody like Trucker Brown said, what he asked me, why you don't got no BMW? I'm like, for what? I don't even like BMWs. All right, for what? What do we get a BMW for? But, you know what I'm saying? That'd be smart about it, man.
For that motherfucker to be at the shop, fuck. And
Yeah,
I feel what you're saying with that, man. Like, I try to tell a lot of people, man, I had a bunch of shit before I came. My life didn't change with trucking. Trucking didn't change my life. This ain't my first time seeing thousands from my livelihood. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
This is just continuation of my life, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they first check 5,000, 6,000. Oh shit, they got to go buy a whole house full of TVs and furniture and take their wife out finally. Like, some people been doing that 10 years or more. You know what I'm saying?
But the smart way to do it though, when the race was so up, you should have been taking that time and paying off debt. getting rid of all that debt that you had. That's why I was telling like Lionel back in the day when he was on the joint, man. You need to be taking that time, taking that money, and start paying off all that debt. Because so you can get ready for when the rates go down, or you can take some of that money to invest in some when the rates are down and the equipment is low. But some people take that money and just start balling, just balling out, buying chains, buying watches, buying whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just balling out, just doing crazy stuff. So, I mean, each his own, man. And, I ain't nobody's daddy or nothing like that. I'm just telling what it is.
Right.
Yeah, that's right, D Compton, boy. My wife worked too, boy. For real.
But
That
that's the
helps
best way
out.
to do it. That's the best way to clear up debt. Clear up the debt. Get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I just paid off another trailer. Get the title soon. But paying off debt, man. Clearing up your debt, paying off debt, keep your credit in check. So if you need it, now you can tap into your credit. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's personal or business.
On a
Right.
scale up though, you want to use that to scale up. You don't want to use that to go bullshit.
Yeah, you gotta. If somebody's hitting you up saying, "Hey, you approved for $80,000," you gotta have a game plan. You don't need to take that $80,000 and spend it on BS. You need to have a game plan. What you gonna do with that $80,000? Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're gonna buy a piece of equipment or something like that. Hold on, that dog's starting to get loud, man.
Right.
But yeah,
I bet
you
it's
gotta.
a Harley, man. Them Harleys, they notorious for that loud noise, man.
You
You
don't
know,
want to
Dirt
get
ain't gonna like that. You know, Dirt ain't gonna like that. Dirt love them Harley. He probably got on a
Uh,
Harley shirt now.
they they notorious for all that noise.
So what really, cool. I ain't never just got to ask you what is your end goal if you have one in sight.
what is that?
What's your end goal? Like what do you feel is your end goal? You know what I'm saying? What
I mean, for real, I don't know. Like somebody told me, man, somebody said something about man. Just at first, I didn't want to grow like how I wanted to, but it just kind of happened. Somebody said you starting to be like Swift now. I'm like, I don't see it like that, but I'll just keep growing, and then when I feel like enough is enough, then I'm gonna just chill out. But the end goal is, man, be on the beach somewhere. You know what I'm saying? The beach somewhere, just chilling. You know what I mean?
for
Like
real?
it ain't really an end goal for me. It's just kind of like just keep going, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going.
Yeah.
You know, but I do want to get into like
Comfortable life.
other stuff, outside of trucking, which like I got the Toro or whatever. But I want to get like to the Airbnbs. And I went and I was in the club. I was talking about that. Getting to different things. So taking the money, investing in different stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Block T Hill. Yeah. But yeah, it ain't really. Yeah. What about you?
Man, just really trying to, my situation, you know what I mean? Get this truck where it need to be and just get into some residual income, man. I ain't no hype person, I ain't no jump on the crypto, jump on real estate, kind of whatever my finances sway me toward. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't looking for no quick come up, you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking for some consistent residual, man.
Right.
Because
Still,
people don't understand, jumping in that real estate, man, you need a team. You feel me? You can't just be a real estate mogul. You ain't got a construction crew. You ain't got a plumbing guy. You ain't got a, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot that come with these investments. So I'm just trying to find out which one make financial sense.
yeah, it takes time.
So
To like. It's kind of hard because if you've been doing trucking for so long and trying to start another business, you want to get detailed information about that next business before you jump into something. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So you really
yeah.
want to get a breakdown of things.
Truck
One thing you don't want to do is start another
trucking,
business. Hell,
yeah, trucking ain't my first rodeo with business. You know what I'm saying? Because I do home theaters. You know what I'm saying? Electronic shit like that. But the thing about that is, it's that customer base, that upfront customer base, man. That money, you know, they looking for that homeboy lookout. You know what I mean? So it's hard to kind of really break through unless you got some, breaking technology. You know, you got to be a geek squad or somebody with that name before you really take off in that technology world like that. So, you know, that's why I kind of sat back on that. But, you know, I'm just trying to find my next lane about it, man. You know, because I got a 10-year plan for trucking, man. You know what I mean? I'm where I'm at in 4.5, 3 more. I'm trying to be somewhere else. By the time it hit 10, man, I'm looking from the outside looking in at trucking. I ain't inside looking out. You feel me? No
Yeah,
matter what it be.
yeah, yeah.
So
Everybody got an end goal. I mean, well, not an end goal, but everybody got, that one guy that said they got out of trucking. I forgot his name, but then he said
Ken
what he
V,
said was, huh?
Ken V,
Yeah, he said
Ken
what he.
V.
I heard him say something. He was like, I got out of trucking, but I'm looking to get back into it. So I'm like, what, why do it like that? I mean, everybody got their ways though. I don't know the backstory of the dude. I just saw the video, but you're looking to get back into it though. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hmm.
you can always keep something and focus on something else if that's the case.
Yeah, I didn't watch his whole video, but it sounded like he wants to get back into it, but on the broker side.
What's up, Tony?
You know, he get back in on the broker side, he gonna see it's got pitfalls over there. You know, it's the logistics. You know, this is trucking. It's everybody got their ways of doing things.
Yeah, yeah. But what was local trucking is Atlanta, which shippers are just simply doing it. You could find there be shippers on load boards. I saw one today. Um, that I got in contact with. Um, there be shippers on the load boards too, though.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe they trying to figure out what's the best way to optimize local trucking.
I mean, it's
You gotta
always
have capacity. You're gonna have to have capacity for local. You
yeah,
know, a one truck operation is gonna be hard to do because people gonna want more than one truck and one trailer. They're gonna want
yeah.
a drop trailer situation.
And then
You know, can you?
contracts, man. You got
Yeah,
to stick to
contracts.
it.
Can you drop 3 trailers over here and can you move them? You know, you can you drop 6 trailers over here? Can you move them? You know, you're a one truck operation, a one trick pony. It's not, your whole day gonna be you one truck with multiple trailers.
I
You're gonna be,
I tell you about the contracts. Being a one truck operation, trying to get contracts, it's gonna be very because if you want to take a day off, I'm gonna tell you it's always somebody that's watching everything you do when you're doing these contracts. Because as soon as you mess up, they right behind you, ready to pick it right back, pick it up, and they listen to they be listening. You
hmm
mess up a couple times, it's over. That's why I said, you know, the contracts you gotta be careful with, man, because you can build something off it, and then you mess up, you lose everything. Now you're starting back from ground zero.
right. It's always somebody uh bidding to get your work. So on contracts, what I've been seeing is as soon as you bid on that contract and you get it, the next person that was next in line, they're going to be on like standby. They're going to be told, yeah, you're unfortunately you didn't win the contract, but if anything happens, we'll keep you, So they're going to be chopping at the bit to get that daggone contract.
That's
Yep.
what I was just, I ain't, got my thought in there, but I done thought about that process of trying to get some local. Man, you got to be in these small little cross dock warehouses, all in that transportation manager face. Sometimes you got to take them scraps, man, and build yourself up to a loaf of bread. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
Mhm.
just being positioned. Hey, man, I got this load. Somebody fell out. Hey, bam, I'm there. You know what I mean? You got your 2, 3 people like that, in your area, 40, 50 miles apart. You can make some shake. You know what I'm saying? Till you build up that relationship to where, as they get bigger, you're going to get bigger. You know what I mean? Because all these places really ain't looking for the mega carriers all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because they tax. If they can catch you and y'all can work out a feasible number, that makes sense. You can get in
Yep.
like that. Ride
Hey,
Yep.
around, man. You
CJ,
see a dock door open, pull up, holler in there. You know what I mean? Hey, what the manager at?
the
You just gotta be ready though. You gotta be
True.
ready. It's like a timing thing. You just gotta be ready when opportunity presents itself. You just jump on it and go. Just jump on it and go. But
Yeah.
everybody will get an opportunity. You just gotta be there when it happens. You know what I'm saying?
right. Learn the business, a whole lot because that way you could stop problems before they even happen. I had a run. They were trying to send me to Lexington to pick up some water. I've never picked up water out of Lexington. Looked on the map, put the address in. It's coming back to an empty field. I'm like, they gave me the wrong address. So I had to call them and say, hey, are you sure that you want me to go there or you need me to go to Louisville? And it was like, well, hold on, let us check. Come to find out they needed me to go to Louisville. I'd have went to the wrong city and then had to deadhead another 100 miles away to go pick up the load.
Mm. Yeah, that's rough.
This man got money on his
Ain't nothing gonna happen goddamn overnight. I know that, man. And
Right.
that's my thing. The way I look at trucking, man. People hear about the big fast cash, but man, this shit is a marathon, man. This ain't no race. You feel me?
Sure.
You'll tire yourself out trying to
Facts.
hurry up, and you'll hurt yourself at the same time, man. You know what I mean? How your mom used to tell you, slow down before you hurt yourself.
Right.
Facts. Yup.
So
Yeah, that's
that's
true,
all
man.
it is. And learn, teach yourself. You know what I mean? Shit. We all be on these different lives and stuff, man. Sometimes it's all right to sit back and just look up shit you ain't never thought about looking up. Put in how to run a business, trucking business in Maine or Connecticut, and you may run into shit that you never even heard in the Southeast. You know what I mean? In the West, like crazy stuff. Be unorthodox, but just take your time.
Right.
Facts.
You
Facts.
you definitely need to know what area you're gonna run so you can get the right truck set up. Like, I'm still looking for a 13 speed, 600 horsepower
The
truck
fuck
I
out of
need to get
here.
back and forth from Ohio down to Virginia, man. You
Shit.
gotta have that going through the mountains, Jack. I want to go through the
We talking about
mountains.
that done for like 2 years, boy.
I'm gonna find that truck, bro. I'm gonna find that. It's gonna be a truck out there with my name on it.
You're gonna do a little dance here.
I'm gonna be so happy. And look, when that truck break down up in the mountains, I'm gonna still be happy. I'm gonna be like, this is what I wanted. I don't care.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
What it said to here? You rather break down at the top than at the bottom, goddamn, without the
Damn
gears.
right.
I hear that, man. Yeah, man. I'm looking into a few things, man. When I get home, man, I'm gonna wrap my head around some stuff, man, and try to network, get something going, man, because you know you got to make money for you. I don't give a damn if it's 5, 6, 2,000, 3,000. You got to try to make money for you. Cause looking at it in the bank, keep calling it, asking about it, man. I ain't doing nothing for you, for real.
That's facts.
Right.
That's one thing for real, man. That money gonna come and go.
DB,
Huh.
Tia DB said no still.
Hmm.
That money gonna come and go, man. I was just talking to my homeboy about that, man. You make all this money, you making all this money, you see $20,000, you blow it on some BS. Now you start it's like come on, man. Come on. People going to the casino. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The joint out here. You know what I'm talking about. Brandon Rosie's and stuff. Hitting that joint for 70K and blow it.
Mm, mm, mm.
That was money. That was pretty much free money that you got based off just playing on the machine.
Wow.
I mean, they gonna take taxes out of it, but still, they take taxes out. You still got a nice little lump sum.
True.
But like I said, a lot of people don't know A lot of people don't know what to do with the money. That's the problem with trucking. They go out here, they hear what they say, they hear things. They go out here and buy us all this equipment, and then where they mess up is they put these drivers in these trucks. They put these drivers in these trucks, and then when the race take a dive, they have enough money to pay for the driver, maybe the insurance, but there's no money left over to take care of your equipment. So when breakdown happens, you ain't got no money to take care of it.
Right.
And then you already know we take it to a shop
Mm.
with parts on back order, and they all backed up. TAs is backed up. every time I hit up a TA in Richmond, you can hit them up at 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning. If I anytime you want, oh, we back up till 5 o'clock in the evening. How is that possible? Like, how is that possible? And you can't even put your name on the list no more. Like out here, you can't.
Yeah. Do y'all have like a 5 bays, 6 bay TAs out there?
You said what?
Do y'all have
No,
like
that
a
25,
5 bay?
that 25, that 25 was saying.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about how many bays, Brandon. Like,
So
they
seven
have
days a
like
week. 7 days a week now.
no, not the days, but I'm saying
Oh,
like
babies.
how many open bays do they be having? They'll have like 5 or
4,
6
3.
bays, but they only use one. Like I don't ever see them full with trucks in every bay.
It's two. It's two for PMs or like so they can go underground. They got two for like open floor, like an open floor one where they do like other kind of work. So it's like four,
Oh
but
yeah,
it's
yeah,
two
yeah.
PMs
Like
over here.
tires at the top and repair on the other side. I see what you're saying. Service at
Yeah,
one. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
but that's why I like going to the Petros because y'all know that big Petro right there on 81. But I'm not going all the way out there getting no work done. But if I'm over there, I'd rather go
Boss
on there and
shop.
get something done and be out.
Hmm.
But they ain't got like nothing like that over here. They got the two TAs and they got a Loves, two Loves or whatever, and a Pilot.
You know what's crazy with that is, man, a lot of these places that's supposed to have servicemen and stuff like that, you call them, they out on the service call. You like, damn, bro, I thought he was in house. They done turned them into damn servicemen over the road. You know what I'm saying?
But I
Service techs.
but I talked to a dude though. He said TA got bought out by somebody. Like they went private or something like that. Um
They did get bought out. I've
yeah, they
been
got
saying
bought
that
out or
shit
something.
for a month, bro.
And they short mechanics too. And they don't get paid like that. Dude told me he was making like $12 an hour to do that. I'm like, what? $12 an
Yeah,
hour. And they cut their time. They can't do like overtime or something like that. It's crazy.
crazy. But they still charging high as hell for every damn hour and every part and every product. It's
Yep.
crazy, man.
Yep.
The services went out the window, man. They want their revenue, but the quality and service done went down. That don't equate. That's
Then
fucked up.
somebody told me about, especially the one in Ashland. Uh, if any truck or trailer come in from Amazon, they get first priority. I don't know if that was true or not, but it was like a little whisper or something like that. The Amazon get first priority in front of anybody.
Wow.
Amazon bought a whole lot in TA with just Amazon trailers.
That don't sound too far fetched because you know Amazon backdoor everything. They probably done shot an incentive, you know what I'm saying, to that location. Hey man, because we need these shipments moved. We're gonna shoot y'all some to help anybody that's associated with us. You know how that go. So that ain't far fetched. That sound about right.
But
See
why
here,
Amazon?
you can go anywhere, can't you?
Huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
I can. I don't want to go anywhere, but I can.
No, I'm
Amazon
talking
been
about
doing
with
it long.
Amazon.
Oh yeah, yeah. I go anywhere with Amazon. Oh, but lately I don't want to use this platform to be looking for somebody, but I've been looking for the intermodal. Amazon's doing intermodal, right? And I can't find nobody that's doing it. Like, I'm like, what's going on? Who's doing Amazon intermodal?
They own trucks.
No, but I mean, they asked me, do I want to do it? I'm like, nah, not yet, because I'm up here trying to do some investigation, right? And try to figure out is it worth it. But I don't know anybody that's doing it. All my intermodal guys that I talk to, they're not
What you
doing.
call it does what you gonna do Amazon intermodal in Chicago? He came on the live one time, light skinned dude.
Real hustle say he doing it in the chat.
The podcast dude.
No,
Law,
he said he's
law.
going through the process right now.
Oh,
This
yeah, I know you
guy.
was talking about it.
Yeah. What's the rates? That's all I want to. I don't care about no process. What the rates? Just give me the numbers. I don't know how to count, but I just know numbers. So just give me the numbers.
Shut up, Tim. Shut up,
You
man.
don't care. You don't care if they pop the glove and want to goddamn check-ins. You want to know the process too, TL. They might say get it that bent over and call. You know, hey, damn
Nah,
that.
I already know Amazon's process. I just need to know the numbers.
Yeah, you Amazon king.
Yeah. I just need to know the numbers because they ain't gonna let me see the numbers until I go through the process. And I don't want to go through the process. I want to see the numbers. Send me a screenshot of the load board and we'll be good.
Yeah, man.
I don't want to hear no 78% of the line haul and all that old man. I don't want to hear none of that. Just
Trucking with Zay. Oh, I ain't even damn. I put the message up there and didn't even respond to it. But yeah, I mean, people do it. You talking about investors?
yeah. He talking about investing, buying a semi truck and leasing it on to a company, and then managing the driver.
I got two investors, but I mean they ready about one of them was ready to buy another truck and bring it on whenever they do it. But you can do it. You just got to find the right company. Like I said, man, they had it at another company, but they weren't making no money. They had the truck at another company. I think they was doing Amazon Power only. You know how difficult that is to do, and you're an investor. You know there's no profit gonna be left over.
Very little.
Like it's crazy how the breakdown goes because first and foremost, the owner of the company is gonna get their money up front. Then you
Yep.
got to pay the driver, and then you got to pay for the fuel, and then what's left over is
Gonna put back into that truck because
yeah, you got to put it in the
it's gonna
truck.
need
So
tires, oil, antifreeze, airline fittings. It's gonna need a bull gear if you got a Detroit 66 like I got. It's
Mhm.
gonna need a front seal. It's gonna need a fuel line fittings.
it's a lot, man. So and depending on where you got that truck from, man, the way they did it, I told them never do it again. The way they did it, but like I said, the best way is to finance the truck.
It's gonna need a headlight, a turn signal. It's gonna need clearance lights. It's gonna need what else we gonna need? Some brake chambers, brake liners, and drums. It's gonna need a,
But
a
you can do it
carrier
though.
bearing.
You can do it like that. You could buy. I mean, you're just not going. People think they're gonna see that profit of $3,000 a week left over, and they can just sit down somewhere. Nah, that's not it, man.
You if you see $1,200 to $1,300 a week in profit, you might see that for 2 weeks in a row, and then you're gonna have to pay a bill of what like
You
2,500,
you be lucky to see
1,800,
$1,500.
unless you're a mechanic and you're doing the work yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
You got
It's
a
how you think it is, man.
if you got an emissions truck with the DEF fluid in there, so you might have to get your one box cleaned out, all that old mess.
Yeah, that's a whole. I might do a video about that, but I'm gonna make before I put that information out. I gotta make sure with them because I know they watch these videos, so I'll make sure I gotta make sure they cool with it. But that joint crazy. It's doable. It's just you gotta be with the right company. That's what a lot of people are trying to do though. What time? 54 minutes.
And see, yeah, if he up in Chicago, yeah, he right there at the daggone intermodal and the port, right? He got the rail yard and the port. I'm in Ohio. I'm just near the rail yards. Ain't no ports here.
That's not enough money, man. For
Right.
Love's advertising lube text for $11 an hour. That's crazy.
Yeah, you better off working at Love's and that Wendy's inside or that McDonald's inside. That way you get at least free food.
You you want to know why? Because I was just talking about that sensor. and I went to see if they had it or whatever. However, Loves do not go inside your truck. No in cab. They only do, like oil changes, little minor shit. No in cab at all. So they're really not
Wow.
mechanics. They're just technicians.
Tech.
What the
They
computers
tech, but
say
they ain't
do.
really technical. They ain't got nothing
Yeah,
technical about
I think I said something about that one time. I had a driver go to the Loves. He tried to tell me my brake shoes were 4011s. I'm like, ain't no way. If y'all know 4011s are the bigger brake shoes that go
Huge dump
on the
trucks and
tire.
shit.
Most of the
Yeah.
trailers take 4707s. He tried to tell me those are 4011s. I'm like, bro, how you? That's not true. It's not 4011s. All my trailers use 4707s brake shoes. One guy tried to tell me there's brake pads on my trailer. I'm like, what are you talking about? There's no brake pads on there. It's brake shoes. You don't know the difference between brake pad and brake shoe. So I was like, man, just bring the trailer back. I'll take care of it. Sometimes you gotta do it yourself, man, because you let them do it and you have stuff all messed up and stuff, man. You be looking crazy.
Yeah, boy.
You know what I'm saying? That's yeah. A lot of people don't know the difference. A lot of people know the difference between brake pads and brake shoes.
it.
That's not
Mm.
nothing against nobody, but that's just a real fact.
What
Yeah.
they at least need to know how thick they need to be, right?
Yeah,
Before you get put out of service, right?
you gotta know these things.
Compliance.
You gotta know these things because one thing you're gonna do, you're gonna get popped by DOT, and DOT gonna get you.
Yeah, I know a
Yeah.
company driver that just got pulled over by DOT this week.
That's a
I do it
Did
too,
a
T.
level one on his ass.
We all, ATL, we all do, goddamn it.
Luckily, he did his pre-trip. Or they'd have had it. Because if he'd been like
but
most company drivers that don't do no pre-trip, he'd have been in trouble.
but nah, no. All seriousness though, a lot of driver owner operators they don't know what the brake pad or what they're supposed to look like. They don't know when they're worn
Mm-hmm.
out. They don't know none of that. That's that. I'm just being totally honest. They don't
Yeah.
know what it's supposed to look like or when
Uh,
it's when
yeah.
it's in violation.
They don't
You
even know where to measure from, Cooley. It's a line. That's where you want to do the measurement from. They measure from the plate of the damn brake pad. I mean the
they don't
brake
even
shoe.
they don't even know what the drum's supposed to look like. You
Mm,
Yeah.
know, um,
Discoloration.
yeah, it's a lot of things. It takes time to learn all that stuff, but don't be afraid to ask questions. Because I always ask questions when somebody underneath the trailers. I'm like, all right, what's this? What's this? How's it supposed to look? And that's how I learn. I'm not a mechanic, nothing like, but I learn. I know, when you got a lot of equipment, you got to learn these things, man.
right, because
You
you got
don't
to
want to
know
get
what you're
got out
paying
here.
for.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
know what you're paying for. But I know that good quality, it's better to get the good quality, stuff, so you don't have to worry about it for a long period of time.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Don't cheap out on no brakes, because especially if your truck coming down one of them hills in Colorado, oh boy.
But a lot of people didn't know. When I did the
I
video
just
about the
got new brakes
cores,
on my truck and drums.
Were they colorful? Were your drums and the plates colorful?
you
What you
said
mean?
what? Oh, you talking about
Brand,
brand?
Did they
brand
have some
value.
color to
Well,
them?
I got a deal to special, and I didn't bear, so I had to replace all my brakes on my drum.
No,
So
I'm
it was
asking.
all kind of.
Were the plates to the brakes and drums colorful? Did they have some color to them? Blue, orange, something like that, or were they just matte black?
I, 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 I don't remember, bro. It was the old though. This truck, this truck like 17
The
years
bet
old, man. So I still had replaced it.
No, I'm talking about the new stuff, Brandon. I'm trying to get
Oh
somewhere.
yeah,
I'm trying to. Oh, okay.
no
Because
accident, no accident about no man. Yeah,
most
but it,
quality
man,
shit gonna have a little color to it. That matte black shit, but that refurbished.
oh no, it wasn't bad black. No, there's some parts still something to get, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Shout out to Theo.
Shout
yeah.
out. Now I asked that because speaking what Cooley was saying about far as getting quality products, man. You know what I mean?
And this don't no brakes cost me $800, man.
but the best method that I started doing is when you got like maybe two brake pads or drums all jacked up, just replace them all. That way you ain't got to worry about it. Just play the ball. Get rid of it. That way
And
you can ride. I mean,
That makes
another
sense.
another
they,
gym that y'all need to know, y'all need to get mobile mechanics, bro.
yeah.
Start going to these shops to wait in 8 weeks, like to heal. Damn
Nah.
it.
Oh hell no. If it ain't, yeah, you could. A lot of people didn't know about returning the cords, getting money back from them.
Yeah, I returned
Facts.
my calls. I got like $100
You
back.
better get the. I got almost
No.
$200 back. I thought it was 100 and something, but it was like 200.
Nah, it 200 on the goddamn brakes on commercial down there.
Yeah. So
But
all want that bad for real. You just got to get somebody to put them in. Don't take it to it like a shop and like find you one of them guys out here running around here that know what they doing and get them put it on. You be done in an hour. Let's go.
yeah, you don't want them to be talking
He
about
be done 30.
they gonna charge you about an hour. You want to hear that motherfucker say shit. How many axles? Oh, okay. They could charge you about an axle. You know what I mean?
At Gullah, that dude did my braids. He charged. He was there 30 minutes. He charged me like, what was it there 345, 315, or something like that. He did all my braids, my Jones, and the wheel seal, and my fog lights.
Hmm.
Yeah,
What you
it's
pay
all
for the
about that.
brakes?
It's all about that network. One thing I'm gonna tell you
Uh,
another thing you could do when you take these
I,
joints to like if y'all got reefers or if y'all go to these shops, talk to the mechanics. You'd be surprised some of these mechanics would do side work.
Right.
They would do side work. It gets to a point where they be like, all right, just throw me a price. They don't give you a price, you give them a price. I ran to that a couple times too. Throw me a price. Guys putting on brakes, all brakes and brake shoes, drums for like $300, man.
Yeah.
Say less.
Especially when that's what they do every day. They like, man, I ain't on no hour. This shit gonna take 45 minutes, man. You know what I mean?
what
Shit.
up, Rich?
You hit they
What's
sweet
up,
spot.
fellas?
What's up, Red Top?
What y'all got
What up?
going on, man?
What up, Red Top?
What's up, Cooley? Shit.
Chopping
Well,
it
doing
up with
that good.
another fellow millionaire we know. What finna
Yeah,
be.
big money. Finally made on Big Money's channel, man. Trying to get
Oh,
like Cooley, man.
no, man. I be
Burn a
learning from
few,
y'all sometimes, man. I be
burn a
watching
few
y'all.
smiles, man.
I be watching y'all sometimes. I be in the back though, in the cut.
On the cut, huh?
Hey, Cooley, how S doing, bro?
He bought another truck.
Yeah, I know that he told me, but
Yeah,
he
he got
don't
it.
be.
He put the engine in it too. The
Yeah,
DD15.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and he
he
riding.
goes. Where HT at? That's what we looking for. We want to make sure he
Oh
all
man,
right.
Yeah, he's been gone for a minute, huh?
the Philippines
Man, I
missing.
tested HT like 3 times, bro. I even called HT last week and answer.
Yeah, he
Uh,
chilling. He chilling. He ain't having.
nah,
He
but
ain't,
his ex's YouTube channel got locked out or something.
Yeah, I know he told me that. I was up to him last week, I think.
So he can't get on unless he create a whole new joint or something. So I don't know. But he all right, He's still rolling. He got them 5 trailers, 2 trucks, two or three owner operators, something like that. He doing all right. Yeah, he doing all right. That's the one. That's the one that really need to get back on YouTube.
Who y'all talking about?
X.
Exclamation star. But yeah, I don't. You talked to HT Brandon.
Now I called her and answer, bro.
Man, I don't know. He maybe got in the Philippines or something.
I've been calling him at least like I hope not, bro. I hope not. I really hope not, bro.
Chasing got his. Y'all say Chasing got his own authority, right?
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
probably
he
is
been
doing
has
that. I
on
know.
though, bro. He got Chasing
Yeah, he
though.
been
He,
doing it.
he get to the bad, bro. He got contracts, man.
See, he found a lane that he was good at though. He been out there for a minute. That was probably the best move for him to do. Get the authority, go get them contracts, get owner operator. Let's go.
You got somebody lease onto them too already.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. He probably built so
You
much
know,
connections
you
out
know
there.
what else got their own authority? That dude Flats. He got his own authority too. I don't know if you know him, Cooley, but Flats got his own authority too, though.
You said what's his name?
Flats,
Flex.
yeah.
I don't know him. He got a YouTube channel.
Nah, I don't think you know him.
I think he do got a YouTube. I'm not for sure though.
Talking about old boy that jumps on Mad Trucker Nation all the time. I mean, not all the time, but that's the flex you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's all
headed
right.
to the house, man. Ready to get to the crib.
Me too, Red. I ain't lying.
I'm be out there 6 o'clock today, boy. I'm running. I'm riding deadhead, 300 miles. Fuck it, I'm going home.
That's all right.
I done ran it up.
What you driving? Is that a Freightliner?
Me? Nah, I got a
Yeah.
Volvo. I got an old '99 Volvo.
Oh, Volvo. Okay.
Got an old truck.
Was that a champagne color? Look like.
Yeah, it was. It's called Rose Metallic or some shit,
Oh,
aka Rose, Ricky Rose. This Rose, man. I got my authority too, man. Just out here grinding.
that's all right, man. What you do? Drive
Yeah.
in?
Nah, I do
Re-
flatbed.
Flatbed. Okay. I'm starting to see a lot of flatbed guys pop up too.
Yeah, I got like 16 months in, man. It's been good, man.
That's all right.
Been good to me, man. Yeah,
He went
nothing like
straight
that
to
free.
authority, Cooley.
Oh, for
Yeah,
real.
I went straight to authority, straight from nothing. Yeah,
That's what the old boy did. What's his name? The guy in South Carolina,
just trucking.
Just Trucking. Yeah, he did the
Yeah,
same.
he did too.
Hmm. But he a diesel mechanic too, bro. So he got a win. He done replaced two of his own motors and rebuilt them and things. So he winning.
That's all right, man. Straight to
Yeah.
authority, man. Yeah, that's all right. See, there's a lot of people doing different ways, man.
It was rough. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't all peaches and cream in the beginning, but shit, I got it now. I done made it. I done, I done, I done got past. I done beat the odds in my opinion.
You figured it out.
I figured it out, man.
You figured it out. That's all right. You figured it out real quick too.
Yeah,
Real
but see, I
quick.
had three years experience running a little running a small fleet of roll-off dumpsters. So I'm used to problem solving and fixing shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to get the driving shit down, but it's all good. I did a lot of research though. I didn't just jump out here. I did a couple years research. I had my CDL for 4 years. But
That's all
yeah.
right, man. You,
And then I found a mentor off YouTube too, man. Another flatbedder that he really looked out for me. I ain't gonna lie, helped me out. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good, man.
it worked. It worked out. It worked out for you, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey, There's,
yeah. It
there's no
worked out.
really what. There's really no way, one way to do it. People do it different ways. You know.
Yeah,
The
yeah. We
reason I
talked
got
about it
my
a lot.
authority,
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
I said the only reason I got my authority, I forgot that dude name. Something to get it. I forgot his name, man. He live in Charlotte, bro. He got a fleet.
Oh, you talking
Uh,
about You talking about what's his name? Do the Amazon.
Yeah, him. Yeah, him. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you talking about with the glasses.
Yeah, what's his name, man?
Yeah, I follow him too. Yeah, he,
Yeah, he
he
like
be
this try, bro. It's like he don't need to get. He come in the game too though with his own door there straight out. You know, it's different the story.
he say he got like 18 trailers, 18 trucks, 18 trailers, something like that. Somewhere up there. Yeah,
yeah,
he do real estate too. I think. Yeah, not your average trucker. Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, and not show truck. Yeah, he told me to get
There
my
you go.
authority, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Y'all keep asking about that mentor stuff. Oh, look, man. I don't know. maybe I'll be like HT and write a book.
There you go.
Write a book.
Yeah, information's out there. You just gotta, you know what I mean? Like I said, I didn't talk about it many times, but I don't recommend just jumping out there. Cause I ain't gonna lie, it was boy. Cause see, I researched for a couple years straight. I'm talking about from A to Z, from booking loads, negotiating loads, low board, everything. You know what I'm saying? But so I felt like I was ready, but I ain't gonna lie, just jumping out there, just day one and the bad thing was I had a good job, so when I had to make that jump, I quit my. I was operation manager of a little, like I was talking about that roll off dumpster company. So, but you ain't gonna lie, it was shit. That first load, I ain't gonna lie, boy. I was like, what the fuck I done got myself into, man. I ain't gonna lie. But sink or swim, trial by fire. You know what I mean? Shit. Then I had an old ass truck too.
Do
So
you regret it though? Get your own door?
what's that?
Do you regret it? Like, do you
Hell
regret
nah.
it? Alright.
Hell nah. Ain't nothing like that freedom, man. You know, I didn't.
Cause you jumped out there too, Brandon, right?
Yeah, I had the money though. Yeah, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna get my own target though. Okay.
But you
Not
been out here
that.
for what, like 7 years or something?
Yeah, 7 years.
Yeah, you've
Well,
been
no,
doing it for a minute.
7. People
Yeah,
don't believe me. I got skin in the game, bro. I'm young, bro. But I was doing shit since I was 21 years old, bro. Straight out the gate. No.
Yeah, you've been doing it for a
uh,
minute. You've been doing it longer than me. Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody got their ways of doing it. Yeah, I did it my way. It was the long way, very long way, but it worked out.
but your odds are better though. You know what I'm saying? Than somebody just jumping out here. Your odds are better doing it the long way. Odds of success, I should say. Uh,
Cause that I know when I left JB Hunt and tried to go do the lease purchase deal I did. The dude tried to discourage me from getting my authority because I remember mentioning it to him. He was like, "No, don't get your authority. We'll take care of everything." I kept wondering why he kept discouraging me from getting my authority. He
yeah,
just kept saying, "Don't do it. We'll take care of everything," and does. But I wasn't really, informed enough.
yeah,
I just knew I wanted my authority, but he discouraged me. Like he got me, and I took the L. I gave that truck right back. He gave me a truck
yeah,
with band-aids on it and all kind of stuff. I'm like, man, uh, every time I turn my head, I'm in the shop. AC compressor, starter gone. That's how I knew about Freightliners. So I started learning about Freightliners and how the starters go out so quick, the compressors go out so quick, uh, the fuel pumps and all that stuff go out so quick. I told one of the guys, man, just get all that stuff and keep it on your truck. That way, when it break down, you got to get somebody to put it in.
yeah. That's the way I be. I keep all kinds of shit on my truck. Yeah.
See, I had a whole rebuild kept my truck for a year. And we use a motherfucker.
But yeah, the reefer,
Yep.
man. Scared of that reefer game. But the reefer ain't even like that, man. I think I spent more money
Nah,
dealing with the
Cooley.
trailer than I did with the reefer.
I don't reason I want to go roof is because y'all be having too many clients, bro.
I never had a claim. Ever. Never.
Yeah.
I came because one time when, TQL tried to force it, but then once you get the evidence to prove your innocence, you good. But that's what they're gonna do though. Between the broker and the customer, they're always gonna blame the carrier. But if
Yeah.
you take care of your equipment, you ain't got nothing to
Cover
worry
your
about.
ass.
I think most claims come from those receivers over ordering product and just trying to throw that buck back on the driver, man.
It's always the carrier's fault.
Yeah, man.
It's always the carrier's fault. you
You
know.
know, and they get the person who do it is the motherfucking quality control manager. Oh, nah, we got too many. That's bad. That ain't good. And it's usually most on produce, man. You know what I mean? That crush box shit. That shit just be ain't no space for that shit, man. That box don't even be crushed like that. You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, nah, we gonna reject the whole pallet. We ain't got no space anyway, pretty much. That's how I looked at it.
But when you get, but a lot of times when you get claims though, the insurance gonna take care of it. You don't make no nothing. The only thing about claims is it goes on your record. So when you try to renew your insurance, now you got to deal with that claim on your joint, which discourages a lot of insurances from taking you on. But they know that's part of the game. They're not gonna like tell you like, no, everybody's not gonna be like, no, we're not gonna take you on. We're not gonna take you on. It's gonna be limited. Just same thing. If you
No.
got like like a accident on your record.
How you doing? All right.
So I say when y'all get in the, if you ever get in an accident, you wasn't at fault. Always carry that police report because if you don't have that
No.
police report, then you're guilty when it comes to insurance on authority. So you got that police report. Here go the police report. I wasn't at fault. You good to go. I still got a police report back
Right.
when I was at Coca-Cola. I still got it just in case they need me to pull it up. But 9 times out of 10, you never have fault when you driving these trucks. It's always the cars. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Doing stuff. You know. You know how it goes. You know how it goes.
Yeah, motherfuckers trying to come up. Yeah, thankfully I ain't had no claims my first year. That's good, man. Keep my record clean. Well, yeah, Brandon.
I'm in PA, Arsenal
Oh
Road,
yeah.
US
Oh
30
yeah.
East.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the weather like up there, man?
Weather good. The fuel is $7 a gallon though.
Damn. $7 a gallon.
But it's
I'm just
660.
getting.
Might as well say 7. That shit
Yeah.
hot in
I
California,
just got
man.
back from West Coast. Yeah, I just got back from Cali right now. That's almost I'm coming back from. The highest I paid was 520. It's the highest I paid, right? And I just
You
paid
know,
that last night in New Mexico. Huh?
your fuel going with, bro.
TSD
Okay.
and mud flap.
That's how I use TSD because they have 10%. I don't like that, bro.
Shit ain't nothing though, man. You gonna I mean, you save me $60 and I pay $6. That ain't nothing. You'd rather pay
Yeah.
the $60? Shit, still cheaper. I'm thinking about going with Nasdaq eventually though, but you gotta pay them too.
Stay with me until I get off.
Yeah, right now I use Convoy, so
Oh yeah.
yeah. And
Oh, you,
RTS.
And which one?
Salmon?
RTS.
Oh, RTS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. My phone about to die.
That's cool,
Alright,
man.
man.
Nice talking to you, Cooley. Y'all be cool, man.
I'll
Alright, man.
check in with you guys.
All right, Brandon.
Alright.
Later. Bye.
Alright.